What have the crickets ever done for us? In wintertime, the ant called 86 was airing out the grains he had stored up by his panes all summer long. A cricket accosted him, begging for food to live. "What were you doing?" the ant demanded, quivering, "all summer long?" "I wasn't slacking," the cricket replied, shivering. "I was too busy singing?" The angry ant laughed. "You sang away the summer, you can orchestrate the winter too." With that, he tried to 86 him. But the silly cricket stood on the anthill until he froze. So the angry ant removed his heaps of grain down to the vault where, because he was a social insect, he mustered all his mates and made it all the cricket's fault. "Frickin' cricket," he swore. "They've bled us white. They've taken everything we've had, and what really bothers, not just from us, but from our fathers." "I copy that," said the ant called 10-4. "And from our fathers' fathers." "Right on," said the angry ant. So 10-4 went on. "And from our fathers' fathers' fathers." "Enough," said 86. "Give it a rest." But because we always resent the best, the ones we've hurt the most, he added, "And what have the crickets ever done for us?" But 925 replied, the jerk, "They made us songs to smooth our work." And all the other ants cried, "That's a fact." So 86 had to backtrack. "Oh, yeah, they did give us that." But then a cute little number, at least a 9, piped up, "And the party music for Harvest Home." "Yeah," the ants affirmed. "Remember how we squirmed? We can dance if we want to. We can leave your ants behind, 'cause your ants don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no ants of mine." They sang along with at least a 9. "I'll grant you," said the angry ant, that songs for work and play are two things they have made. But other than that, the lullabies," said 24/7, "for type A ants like me to sleep at night." Well, yes, obviously the lullabies. The lullabies go without saying, don't they? Besides the songs for work and rest and the songs to soothe the savage breast, what have the crickets ever done for us? Birthday songs, wedding marches, elegies. Okay, all right, fair enough. But apart from music for hatching, matching, and being dispatched, apart from music for boozing, schmoozing, and being amused, what have the crickets ever done for us? The ants, afraid to say a word, a voice was heard. "The crickets gave you great good luck. Without it now, you're just a schmuck." "Luck!" the angry ant blasphemed. "I make my own luck." But now the heart of every ant was full of fear, imagining the year without a song. How would they ever get along? 925 labored, sighing, while at least the 9 wouldn't stop crying. 10-4 was over and out, while 24/7 couldn't sleep without a lullaby. When silence fell on them like bricks, of all the ants it was 86 who first crawled from the vault, for after all, he had been the most afraid all along. He scrambled to the anthill pole where he found the long-suffering cricket standing still, a public statue disfigured by snow. The other ants arrived. In the insect world, nothing is certain except for death and trophallaxis. Down the axis of the world they bore the lord of the dance on a bier, their hearts transfixed by joy and fear. In the first spinning place, while the cricket defrosted, the 86 himself threw up. The cricket said the grace, then ate. He burped, then chirped, and his song filled the anthill from pole to pole. The cricket understood the ant by this communion, while the ant would never get the cricket. Instead, he fed him. The fearless ant laughed. You sang away the summer, you can orchestrate the winter too.